Shalom. I want to give our honors and glories and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakakodash, Yahweh, which is the one true name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, but his one true name is Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, meaning coming in the name, Ba means coming in, Ha means the, Shah means name, Rakah means spirit, Kodash means holy. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect, and shalom to you sincere brothers that are scattered abroad, pushing forth this word in truth and sincerity, and shalom to you sincere sisters that are listening in silence, as the scriptures command you to do so. I am the brother Mashiach Arazakah, and pretty much this lesson is going to be titled as The Saints Are the Israelites. Okay, those are who are the saints. The saints are the Israelites. Okay, because you got, people in general that may believe that the saints is talking about only believers, like those that believe in the Bible, believers are the saints. No, the saints are the Israelites. Those are the saints. Okay, that's who the saints are. The saints are the Israelites, and we're going to prove that in this lesson. This is another quick hitter, just for edification for those of you that are new in this truth, or may have those of you that may not heard of this. But the saints are the Israelites that are mentioned in the scriptures as the saints there. That's talking about Israel, and we're going to prove that. Okay, we're going to prove that in this lesson that the saints are the Israelites. Those are the saints. The saints are not the believers. Just like when you go to Revelation 7, that's talking about Revelation 73 through verse 4. That's not talking about believers. That's talking about the actual 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. That's talking about the Israelites. That's not talking about believers. So it's the same thing with the saints when you read in the scriptures. That's talking about Israel. That's not talking about believers. Because you got people that get misconcepted, get misconstrued, not understanding that the saints are the Israelites. And we're going to prove that in this lesson. This is Psalms 50 and 5. Lord willing, this is edifying. It says, gather my saints together unto me. You see that? Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. And who made a covenant with the Lord? Israel did. Israel made a covenant with the Lord, right? It says, gather my saints together unto. It says, gather my saints. So like, gather my saints together unto me. Those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice. That's talking about Israel there. The Lord only made a covenant with Israel, right? So the saints there, that's talking about Israel. All right, got another precept. Psalms 50 and 7. It says, hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel. See, it doesn't say, O all nations, O all people. It doesn't say that there in Psalms 50 and 7. It says, hear, O my people, and I will speak, O Israel, and I will testify against thee. I am the Most High, even thy power. You see that? So the saints are the Israelites. Those are the saints. You see that? Those are the saints, the Israelites. Psalms 148 and 14. It says, he also exalted the horn of his people, talking about Israel, right? The praise of all his saints, the Israelites, right? Even of the children of Israel, a people near unto him, praise ye the Lord. So the saints are the Israelites. Those are the saints. The saints are the Israelites, not believers. The saints are the Israelites. Revelation 14 and 12. It says, here are the patience of the saints. Talking about Israel. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High. Who were given the commandments? Israel were. Israel was, right? And the faith of Yahweh Shai. Who was the faith given to? Who was the adoption given to? Who were the promises given to? Who was the covenants given to? When you read Romans 9 and 4, that's talking about Israel. When you go to Galatians 3 and 6 and read all the way down to 9, and you can also read Galatians 3 and 16, Galatians 3, 28 through 29, that's all dealing with Israel. That goes into the promises there, right? That goes into the faith, who the faith was given to, which is that's dealing with Israel, right? And then you go to verse 28, Galatians 3, 28 through 29, that's talking about the promises, which that's given to Israel, which we can read in Romans 8 and I think it's 17. That talks about us being heirs, receiving the promises, right? And you can also go to Romans 9 and 4, which is blunt there, telling you who the promises, who the adoption, right? Galatians 4 and 1 through 7, which is also mentioned in Romans 9 and 4. It talks about the adoption, the promises, the giving of the law, the covenants, the service of the Most High. That's all given to Israel. That's all given to Israel. That's who that's dealing with there. So let's read again. Revelation 14 and 12. It says, here is the patience of the saints, who are the Israelites. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High. Who keeps the commandments? The Israelites. Who were given the commandments? The Israelites were, right? And the faith of Yahweh Shai. The faith is given to the Israelites, right? Because we have faith in Yahweh Shai, we're considered Father Abraham's seed. Because we have faith in Yahweh Shai. right? And the promises and the adoption, us getting adopted back to the Father, that's in Galatians 4 and 1 through 7. That's talking about Israel. That's talking about all of us. We're the saints. It's not talking about believers. It's not talking about you heathen nations. It's talking about Israel. The saints are the Israelites. So, hey, man, I just want to do a quick hit on that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honors and glories and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Wakakodash. Peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. And shalom to you, sincere brothers and sisters that scattered abroad. And Lord willing, this is edifying. On to the next one. I say shalom.